What's going on, guys? Picsoleated here, back at it again with another review. Knock knock. Alright, it's only me here, so I guess I can't do that, but aren't you glad I finally copped something after a while? Alright, sorry guys, but you know what's good. Check it. So today we're looking at potentially one of the rarest Ultraboost sneakers to graze the earth. It's the Predator Precision Ultraboost. Now there's a lot going on this sneaker, so we'll go over all of it in due time. Before we get started, I did do an unboxing of these on my Instagram, check it out. If you want to see more content like that and dope sneaker pics, go ahead and follow me at Illumahan1 on Instagram. That's at ILLUMIHAN1. Now back to the review. As you can see from the unboxing clip, the shoe came in a unique Adidas box, probably a retro of their older boxes, and had tissue paper with Adidas soccer branding on it. They also came with a soft all-white dust bag. This is probably one of the nicest, thick, soft dust bags I've ever got with a sneaker. The only one I've seen that's better is probably the Adidas Wang dust bags that actually have drawstrings and you can pretty much use as a gym sack. The Predator Precision isn't a new silhouette by any stretch, but it was a highly favored and iconic one to many. Adidas has been taking old and new football cleat silhouettes and pretty much incorporating full Ultraboost midsoles with them, and by football this time I mean soccer if you're in North America, so keep that in mind. You saw this in the Ace Pure Control Ultraboost and the Adidas Copa Ultraboost. The Predator Precision is no different. It's a silhouette that was taken from the 90s era of soccer. Some of soccer's most iconic legends wore the shoe at the time, like Zidane and Beckham. So if you don't know why this is such a big deal, that's probably the biggest reason right there. Them wearing the shoe is part of what made them iconic, aside from all the crazy that's actually going on the upper. We'll get into that in a bit as well. This shoe is definitely one of the most limited Ultraboosts I've ever seen to date. In fact, I'm surprised I even managed to get these. Actually, two people helped me get these. I'm gonna shout them out right now. It's at jcardona922. He helped me find where to get them. And my friend Jake, I'm gonna put up his Twitter. I can't really remember what it was exactly at the moment. I did get these internationally, so he helped me get them to Canada. So thank you to him. Shout out to both those people. The sneaker released in most places on September 8th and they cost $200 US. The Canadian release is still yet to happen. Or maybe it happened, I forget. I must have missed it. Or maybe it's this Saturday, who really knows? Canada, come on Adidas, Canada, help me out here. The combined stock of these on the Adidas US and UK site was less than 100 pairs. How? Why are they so limited? Of course a handful of soccer sites got limited supply too, and I had to get my pair from someplace in Spain. I think, I honestly can't even remember, and I'm too lazy to sift through my emails and look it up at the moment. But shout out to my friend Jake Cardona once again. I'm gonna put up his Twitter handle and my friend Jake's Twitter handle. Definitely hit them up if you need help getting sneakers. They're definitely the plugs. As for sizing, I definitely recommend going true to size. These babies would fit perfect at true to size, and I'm a wide foot and a size 10, but sometimes I can fit a snug 9.5 in Ultraboost or certain shoes, but these shoes are definitely true to size to me. I ended up getting a 9.5 and a 10 from different stores, so obviously I'm going to be wearing the 10s right now, but I did try the 9.5s on and they pinched me at the toes and the sides with the insole in. Fortunately, when you take the insole out, they fit fine, but the insole in these is a memory foam or ortholite insole, which means it's thicker and has more padding than the typical Ultraboost midsole. I personally would definitely prefer to wear these with the ortholite insole in just for the added comfort. So the upper of these is made almost entirely of leather, and from what I know it's kangaroo leather. That's messed up, y'all. Why y'all still killing kangaroos for shoes? Who are you gonna use to kick down your neighbor's doors when they jack your sugar again? Let them keep their kids in their pouches in peace. You can see this faded blue colored leather running across majority of the upper. Then we have these stitches running across the toe box area and behind it. The leather on these is really soft and it seems to be very high quality relative to what we normally get these days from sneaker companies, but it is decently padded, so don't expect it to sit lower or collapse the way shattered backboard leather collapses after a few wears. And now that I think about it, this is probably why it's so limited and so few pairs were made, maybe because they couldn't catch as many kangaroos as they wanted. You still see those satisfying cellulite or ball sack wrinkles that us sneakerheads find so appealing on high quality leather, We then have these patches of rubber ridges or grooves sitting all over the front side of the upper. Rumor has it these were made in order to make the art of curling the ball easier. Actually, that wasn't a rumor, that was exactly what they were made for. Whether it was effective or not, I don't know, but having an idea of how sensitive a soccer ball is to curling, I used to play sports, okay? I can assume that it definitely helped to some degree. Makes me wonder why we don't see it on cleats anymore though. Maybe it was considered an unfair advantage, or to cut costs, or good soccer players thought they didn't really need it. I'm not sure, my friends. Maybe some football cleats still have them. Truthfully, I haven't been keeping up with or watching soccer, so this might actually be the case. For those of you that do watch soccer, feel free to chime in on that in the comments. What I find really cool about this pair is this flappy tongue. We have this red leather tongue flap embroidered with the Adidas 3 stripes in white. It sticks down with Velcro and opens up to expose the laces of the sneaker. You know, in case you want to tighten them. The lace cage is somewhat sunk into the upper, and the tongue uses Velcro to fold over the laces, covering most of it up. The reason for this is to create as much of a flat surface on the shoe as possible for the soccer ball to bounce off. This gives the player more control over where and how they're hitting the ball and prevents the laces or obtrusive parts of the sneaker from affecting the outcome. The sneaker does come with these extra red laces. I think it's cool that they included these, although if it wasn't for this video, I would probably never remove the laces due to the fact that the lace cage is so well embedded into the shoe. It just looks like it'd be a chore to remove and put the laces back in. The shoe has the classic Ultraboost heel cup in the same faded blue color as the upper. On the back of the heel we have the Adidas 3 stripes once more, this time in red. The inside of the shoe is aligned with red kangaroo leather to maintain comfort, and my favorite part of the shoe here are these insane 3 stripes on both sides of the shoe. I've mentioned this in my previous video about these, but I just think they look so crazy and aggressive, kind of like the Predator's dreads in Alien vs Predator. I can say with almost 99% certainty that this was done on purpose and is the real reason why these sneakers are called the Predator Precisions. Finally, we have the Ultraboost midsole and an all-white outsole because Adidas doesn't want me keeping my shoes clean. Now, these shoes debuted in an extremely unique colorway, and it's kind of a hassle because I literally have nothing to match with these. The navy faded blue isn't a common color, but it does for some reason remind me of something that would be worn in the 70s or 80s, so I might have to go vintage clothes shopping to find something to match these, or just get a Real Madrid jersey, because for those who might not have known, these are the Real Madrid soccer team colors, but even the blue on their jerseys is deeper. When it comes to comfort, I personally think these are probably one of, if not the most comfortable non-conventional Ultraboost. These might even be one of the most comfortable Ultraboosts in general, and the main reason for that is because of the addition of the Ortholite insole. I don't even know if there are any other Ultraboosts with Ortholite midsoles. This thing is absolutely phenomenal and I could feel it right away. I will say one thing though, the ankle opening on here is nowhere close to the Ultraboost once again. For some reason, the traditional old school sneakers that get converted into Ultraboost never seem to have decent ankle openings, and it might be because the Ultraboost midsole is so thick it kind of pushes your heel out of place, but these definitely don't keep your heel in place the way they would on a typical Ultraboost. However, it's not that big of a deal on these just because of the Ortholite insole and the comfort and snug fit around the rest of the shoe, so take that how you will. One issue with an all leather upper is it's not as forgiving as Prime Knit. Even with that in mind though, I think these are insanely comfortable, and now I finally have a pair of Ultraboost I can wear in the rain or something of that nature and my feet won't get thoroughly soaked. Obviously you also have the Ultraboost ATR for that if you're willing to pay those prices. Of course, with the advent of this colorway, I didn't have much to match with these and I wasn't looking to buy a Real Madrid jersey just to do it, so I ended up mixing a few things together to match. Thankfully, gray does a decent job of complementing these colors, so as you can see, I wore white soccer socks first and foremost with some simple red touches. Then I wore my gray Levi's to neutral out this heavy colorway, and a plain red long sleeve to complement the red hits on the sneaker. Even though these were originally designed as a soccer cleat, the style is so aggressive and unorthodox for a lifestyle shoe, which makes these right up my alley, and I think they're super dope, and it'll only get better once I get more pieces to match with it. With that being said, I think this sneaker is super fire, unique, and a refreshing change of pace from sometimes seeing the same Ultraboost time and time again. If you took anything from this video, hit the like button, let me know what you think about these in the comment section below, and let your friends know Pix does the dopest on-foot reviews. Catch you later. Pixelated out.